Computational modeling is a cost-efficient way of simulating conditions that you simulate with physical crash tests, but it's an inexpensive complement to physical crash tests. Traditionally, physical crash tests are expensive, and what computational modeling does is an excellent tool to explore all of these what-if conditions that could traditionally not be tested in physical testing. The traditional recommendation is not to seat the children in the front seat. Children should always be sitting in the rear seat. But what we here at CJIPS want to do is push the needle forward and try to analyze those conditions in the future that could arise. So if in case manufacturers decide to make the restraint systems safe such that they are starting to put children in the front seat, we want to have addressed that question before to make that possible. What we're trying to achieve is to understand how deploying airbags could affect the kinematics and kinetics of the child. Does it reduce injury? Does it increase injury? How does it change those injury metrics is what we wanted to explore. Computational modeling and physical crash testing go hand in hand. They're complements of each other. It is important to validate computational models with physical crash tests, and is important to keep improving these crash test devices such as crash test dummies so that they better represent the human population. There is a lot of stuff that we can do in the future, building on what we've already done here in the past. Models can keep improving. There are newer models keep coming every day, every year. There are different researchers across the world that are working to improve these models so that they represent the actual physics of a crash. They're modeling complex scenarios, complex musculatures to better represent the human population, which can ultimately be used to design products or make current products better. So the Piper human body model that we're using currently in our research comes as a default 6-year-old, but it can be scaled anywhere from an 18-month-old to a 10-year-old. What we want to do with our research is extract the data from these crash simulations across these age ranges and see how well the Piper model also validates to a certain age range. So we want to keep improving the model so that it better represents each age group. And then using the data, we also want to evaluate crash test dummies to make them more biofidelic and better in analyzing crash injury metrics and crash scenarios in physical crash tests. The great thing about computational modeling is that we here at CJIPS can help manufacturers test those conditions that go beyond the best practices.